score. Finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig. And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello and welcome into Climax Shelley High School, where we have the Climax Fisher Knights at home taking on the Red Lake County Rebels here tonight. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, taking you through the action here tonight. We're going to have your American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here coming up a little bit later. Going to be having our coaches' comments. Got a chance to talk to both Coach Steve Fillion of the Rebels as well as Coach Alex Wenzel of the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight. Again, going to take you through tonight. Both of these teams coming into tonight 0-2 here, and we'll go ahead and go through their seasons here coming up in just a little bit here on the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. Again, thank you for tuning in as well, and thank you for stopping by and making sure that you're tuned in tonight for all of the action here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, going to have all of the action for you here coming up as well. But coming up next, going to go ahead and talk with head coach Steve Fillion of the Red Lake County Rebels. Again, Rebels entering tonight's contest 0-2. Going to talk with him about their last game against Goodrich Grigla, as well as some of the players here tonight as well on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us for more between the Red Lake County Rebels and the Climax Fisher Knights here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Public school is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
New on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal before year end on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Talk with Chuck O'Neill. New trades and used equipment include Massey Ferguson draper headers, 35-foot and 40-foot draper headers, 2020 Amity model 3700 topper, one owner machine, local trade, has row finders. Call for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
And welcome back to the Your Live Event pregame show, joined by Red Lake County head coach Steve Fillion. And Coach, coming into tonight, you guys coming off a loss against Goodrich Grigla, a close contest between you guys. What did you guys learn from that contest, and what did you guys kind of focus on in practice coming into tonight?
We got to learn to stay out of foul trouble. Our two best players were sitting on the bench with 3 fouls early in the first half, and then second half one of them got hurt. So we got to learn to be smarter. And then in practice, we worked on that stuff and a lot of defensive stuff. So hopefully we can put some pressure on tonight without fouling.
And then, for you guys coming into this season, what players were you kind of focusing on as taking that next step this season?
Well, last year we were pretty young. We started an 8th grader, played another 8th grader. So we have 2 9th graders starting this year, a sophomore starting, a couple seniors. When we get healthy, everybody back and not sick and stuff like that, we should be pretty good. I hate to complain, but we've had 35 missed practices in 10 practices. We've had 35 kids miss, not 35 kids, but 35 days of someone missing practice. So we've got a few injuries, but when that all straightens out, I think we're going to be pretty decent.
And then, for you as well, obviously every year there's always turnover and there's always different players kind of going out, coming in. So there's always a different feel in the locker room. For you, what's the feel of the locker room been like this year with these guys?
Well, they get along pretty good. We only had one senior last year, but he was a good player and did a lot of good things for us. But we've got pretty much everybody back. And like I said, when we get people eligible and all that other stuff, so they should be pretty solid. But they want to do well. They put a lot of time in this summer, and the kids are very passionate about basketball. So it should be a fun year.
And then last thing for you here as well, but coming into tonight, what do you view as your guys' strengths, and what do you think are the keys to the game here tonight for you guys to come away with a victory?
We have to put some ball pressure on, get in their face, and on the line so they can't make a pass without maybe throwing it backwards or something. But ball pressure and defense, and then running the floor tonight, it's something that's got to get better than what we've done in the last couple games. So hopefully that improves tonight.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, and special thanks to head coach Steve Fillion of the Red Lake County Rebels for joining me. Again, tonight, Red Lake County Rebels entering tonight's contest 0-2 in the first game of the season, facing off against Thief River Falls, falling to them 81-48. And then on Monday, traveling up to Grigla to go ahead and face off against Goodrich Grigla there on Monday, falling 65-60. So close contest there for the Rebels. They're looking for their first win of the season. Again, coming into tonight, facing off against Climax Fisher. We are here at Climax Shelley High School to watch the Rebels face off against the Knights here tonight. Again, I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, taking you through all the action here tonight. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, got a chance to talk with Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights. Going to be talking with him here right after the break, and we'll be right back here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds, Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, They offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult day care. Get more information by going to halstedlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Welcome back to the Your Live Event pregame show. I'm joined now by Coach Alex Wenzel of the Climax Fisher Knights, head coach. And Coach, for you coming into tonight, obviously you guys coming off that loss from Lake Park Audubon on Tuesday, what was the focus for you guys in practice yesterday, and what did you guys take away from that loss on Tuesday there?
Well, first of all, I think the first thing we took away was we had a lot of turnovers, and we want to turn that around. If we can cut our turnovers in half of what we had, I think we'll be all right. Another thing is we wanted to work on boxing out. That was addressed in practice yesterday. We're not a real tall team, so we're going to have to do the fundamentals to make sure we get those rebounds and get the points that we need to score.
And then for you guys still 0-2 so far to start the season here. What are you guys trying to focus on especially? I know you mentioned the fundamentals, and we've talked about how hard you guys focus on defense. But, what have you guys tried to focus on to try to see if you can turn the tide here tonight against Red Lake County?
Yeah, we looked at our shot chart. We were getting into where we wanted to take shots. They just weren't falling for us. I think if we can work on finishing those bunnies right underneath the basket, I think we're going to be all right.
And then, so you guys have had some contributions from some of the younger players on your teams, whether it be, Branson Solheim there as well, and also Tyler Evans, 8th grader, coming up here as well. And what have you seen from the younger guys, trying to adjust to this level of the game here?
Yeah, obviously there's a big difference in physical aspect between an 8th grader and a senior. But no, Tyler's been holding his own really well for us, and so has Branson. They've really stepped up to the challenge and given us some much needed points into some sticky situations. So we're not afraid to let them shoot the ball. We're not afraid to let them drive the ball. So we're just working on the little things with them, and hopefully they continue to grow.
And then, I know we're early on the season, 3 games in now, coming into tonight. But, for you, who has really kind of stood out, especially, among the guys in these first couple of games?
Yeah, I guess you have to lean on probably your older guys, right? We got our post players that have really been, Luis and Dylan are kind of our seniors. We've been leaning on them, and they've been doing a good job for us. They've been running the floor, which you don't see out of big guys a lot. They've been trying to get us points in some transitions, and and also you gotta look at Ryan Morris and Ethan Evans as well. They're kind of our scorers. They're the ones that are probably going to get a majority of our points, and we're okay with it, but we're a team effort, so nobody looks at it that way. We're just focused on team play and winning games.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, good luck tonight, and looking forward to possibly seeing your first win here tonight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, and special thanks to head coach Alex Wenzel for joining me here on the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, getting you all set to go. Again, the Red Lake County Rebels taking on the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight. Again, Climax Fisher so far 0-2 this season, falling earlier this season. They ended up dropping their first game of the year. They ended up falling earlier this year in their home opener over at Fisher against Roseau, falling 57-50, and then dropping on Tuesday, losing at Lake Park Audubon 88-50 in that contest as well. When we come back, we're going to get into our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here tonight, again on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
Since the beginning in 1998, Agrimax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agrimax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agrimax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley High School, where we have the Climax Fisher Knights at home taking on the Red Lake County Rebels. Both teams 0-2 coming into tonight. Now it's time to get into our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Again, brought to you by our friends over at American Crystal Sugar Crookston as well. So going into tonight's starting lineups, again presented by American Crystal Sugar Crookston. Let's go ahead and start with the Red Lake County Rebels, starting with Owen Shervestead getting the start, as well as Will Jasicki getting the start, Gerald Meline, also getting the start is Connor Duden and Chase Nelson, all getting the start tonight for the Rebels. For Climax Fisher, going to be the usual starting lineups that we've seen so far this season. Ryan Moritz getting the start at point guard here tonight, as well as Branson Solheim. Ethan Evans also getting the start. Dylan Carinta and Luis Gonzalez playing down in the post tonight for the Climax Fisher Knights. Again, both teams coming into tonight 0-2. Head coach Alex Wenzel looking for his first win as head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight. We're going to take our final time out of the pregame show. That's actually going to do it for our pregame show. When we come back, it's going to be time for a tip-off action here at Climax Shelley High School between the Climax Fisher Knights taking on the Red Lake County Rebels right here on yourliveevent.com. You know where you need to be tuned into. You're locked in right here for high school basketball action right here on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us for tip-off coming up next.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions is now doing propane summer fill. Call 888-935-2281 for summer pricing and scheduled delivery. Customers' propane tanks are now being filled and you are guaranteed summer pricing. Winter pre-buy contract pricing is also available at this time. Community Co-op welcomes your calls for delivery schedule and summer pricing information. Thank you to all valued customers for your continued business from Community Co-op. CommunityCoops.com, 888-935-2281.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Hello and welcome into Climax Shelley High School, where we have the Red Lake County Rebels taking on Climax Fisher, the Knights. Both of these teams entering tonight's contest 0-2 as the starters getting announced here at Climax Shelley High School, getting you all set to go and all ready to go here tonight for all of the action. Again, I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, getting you all set to go. Tip-off here coming in just a bit. It looks like it's going to be Chase Nelson tipping off against Luis Gonzalez there at center court, getting you all set to go. Again, starting for Red Lake County, you've got Owen Shervestead, Will Gasicki, as well as Gerald Moline and Connor Duden and Chase Nelson. Starting for Climax Fisher, you've got Ryan Morris, Branson Solheim, Ethan Evans, Dylan Carenta, and Luis Gonzalez. And here's the tip-off that's going to be tipped back by Red Lake County, but recovered there by Ethan Evans. Evans pass over to Morris. Morris trying to pass that one over to Carenta, going inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going up strong. No, that's going to be rebounded, going over to Nelson. pushing the ball down court. That's going to pass over to Duden. Duden throwing over to Moline. Moline passing down over to Gisicki. And that's going to get tipped, and that's going to be going for Climax Fisher. Again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in here on YourLiveEvent.com. And as Morris brings the ball up into the forecourt. Screen set by Solheim, and he doesn't take the screen from Carenta. Picking up his pass, it's going to go over to Solheim. Solheim going to have that one almost stolen away, but is able to recover that one. Solheim getting the screen from Morris. Solheim going back and giving that back to Morris. Morris dribbles to his right, dribbles back to his left, crosses back over to his right, and fadeaway jumper up and good. So first bucket of the night going for Ryan Morris, and we are officially underway. 2 points for Climax Fisher. 2-0 lead. Pass over to the outside. That's going to go over to Duden. Duden against Carenta, passing inside to Nelson. Back out to Duden. Duden going to pick up his dribble, give it back over to Moline. Pass over to the outside. Jumper up and good. Will Gisicki able to go ahead and get that bucket. So now we're all knotted up at 2 here in the first half. Solheim going to lose the handle on that one. Tried to go up strong with that. Just wasn't able to reel it in. 16:20 left to go here in the first half. And the pass over, and that's going to be taken by Gisicki. Pass over and down, and that's going to be 2 points. Connor Duden able to get 2. And it's 4-2 now, Red Lake County. And as Ryan Morris tries to go ahead and kick that one out to Solheim, just not positioned right there. That's going to be a quick turnover. And the inbounds pass going over to Shervestead. Shervestead over to Duden. Duden passing it down over to Moline. Back over to Gisicki, and that's up and good. So now 6-2 early on in the contest here. Both teams entering tonight 0-2. Pass down to Evans. Evans going up strong, up and good. Ethan Evans on the board now. 6-4 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And as Shervestead passes that one back out to Duden. Duden from the outside, no. Rebound up strong by Moline, no, and that's grabbed by Evans. Evans over to Morris. Morris in transition. Morris going up strong for the layup, no, and that's going to be rebounded. That one grabbed by Gisicki. Passing that one in transition, that's going to bounce off of the leg of Gonzalez. Gonzalez, that goes out of bounds. That's going to be staying with Red Lake County. So Nelson and Gisicki come out. And that's going to be a turnover. Coming in are John Powers as well as Matthew Renner. Morris crosses up Shervestead, goes in strong, stops, gives it back over to Carenta. Carenta swatted. That's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to be staying with Red Lake County. Renner will inbound over to Shervestead. 6-4 in the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Pass into Moline. Moline, layup up, good. First bucket of the night there for Gerald Moline. And Ryan Morris bringing the ball up into the front court. He's going to go ahead, try to create some space, gives it over to Evans. Evans trying to find Gonzalez down low, going up strong. And he's got 2 Agrimax free throws coming. Again, shaping the future of agriculture. Call their Fisher location at 218-891-2211. Give them a call today. Great folks over at Agrimax. 2 Agrimax free throws coming. First one up, no. And one short from Gonzalez. Second free throw up, and that's good. And Gonzalez has his first point of the night. That's going to be tipped out of bounds. Staying with Red Lake County. First foul went on John Powers there previously. Inbounds over to Fillion. Fillion covered by Corinta. Almost a lightweight double team there from Morris. Pass over to Fillion, going down over to Moline. Moline, shot up, no, grabbed by Gonzalez. Going back in transition now, Morris going to slow things down, pass it over to Evitz. Evitz going in strong, putting up the jumper, up and good. 4 points now for Ethan Evitz here tonight. And now the quick follow-up there, no, and it's going to be a foul coming. Foul on the shot. And that foul, that was going on Cadence Laurie. First Agrimax free throw up and good. Second Agrimax free throw coming. Again, call their Fisher location, 218-891-2211. Do a great job over there at Agrimax. They are shaping the future of agriculture. Give them a call today. 9-7, excuse me, on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Three-pointer there coming from Shervestead. That's going to be rebounded by Evitz. Evitz almost has that one stolen away by Moline. Evitz in transition, though, bringing the ball down court. He's going to fire that one over to Corinta. Corinta up and good. Dylan Corinta with the lay-in. Now we're all knotted up at 9. And that lay-in going in by Moline. And timeout taken. Climax Fisher, that's going to be a full timeout taken. We'll be right back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter. Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
And welcome back. Inbounds pass going into Morris. Morris firing it back over to Evitz. Evitz over to Laurie. Laurie back over to Evitz. That's going to be tipped away by a defender. And that's going to be an over and back. Trying to save that one. That's going to be a turnover. And inbounds pass coming into Shervestead. Shervestead passing that one over. That's going over to Majors. Majors back over to Shervestead. Shervestead kicking out to the outside over to Duden. Duden covered by Laurie. Kicking out to the outside. That one going over to Majors. Majors over to Moline. And Shervestead going inside. Kicking that one down to Nelson. And that's going to be taken away. Taken away by Morris. Morris in transition. Morris going downhill. Going up to the basket, kissing that one off the glass, no. And fighting that for that one was Corinta, but that's going to get knocked out of bounds by the Rebels, so that's going to be staying with Climax Fisher. Coming in is going to be Luis Gonzalez. Coming out, going to be Corinta. And kicking that one out to Laurie. Laurie covered pretty tightly there, and that's going to go out of bounds. Pretty good defense there from Connor Duden. Duden playing tight man-to-man coverage there. Inbounds pass over to Shervestead. Shervestead throwing it down over to Duden. Duden backing down Solheim. Kicking that one back out to Shervestead for three. No. Rebound going over to Duden. Duden kicking that one back over to Shervestead. That's going to be a foul. See what the call is here. That foul going against Ryan Morris, his first of the evening. 12:01 left to go here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Red Lake County leading 11-9. Inbounds pass going over to Duden, going down low, knocked away by Morris, but recovered there by Nelson, and that's going to be a travel. As Chase Nelson was wrestling with the ball, you could see him move along the floor there, and that's going to be a travel. So inbounds pass coming from Ethan Evitz. Full court. Inbounds pass over to Morris. Morris going behind the back. That's going to be a foul. Foul going against Will Gisicki, excuse me. That's his first of the evening. Inbounds pass coming, going over to Morris, but intercepted by Shervestead. Shervestead going down, going up for the layup. No, going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be going Climax Fisher. That's going to be Solheim inbounding here. And the inbounds pass going over to Ethan Evitz, almost knocked away by Shervestead. And it was, but Evitz just wasn't able to handle that one. So that's actually going to be staying with the Rebels now. Inbounds pass going over to Moline. Moline with the runner. And now going up is Nelson, and here comes two Agramax free throws. Going up strong there was Chase Nelson. That foul going against Luis Gonzalez. That's his first of the game. And the first one is no good from Nelson. Second free throw from Nelson coming. Up and good. So Chase Nelson makes it a 3-point ball game here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 11:33 left to go in the first half. And keeping you up to date with all the action. An inbounds pass over to Ryan Morris. Morris covered by Fillion. And it's going to be a foul going up again, going on Isaiah Fillion. So 12-9 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounds pass over to Morris. Morris finding Solheim on the outside. Solheim almost having that knocked away, and does, and that's going to be staying with Climax Fisher. Relatively clean game so far here tonight. Inbounds pass over to Morris. And refs letting everybody play out here tonight. That foul, or steal by Duden. And going up strong to the hole was Shervestead. No foul call there, and Ethan Evitz slowing things down now into the half court, and he's going to lose a handle on that one, taken by Shervestead. Shervestead in transition, gives that one over to Moline. Moline up and good. Moline 6 points here tonight for the Rebels of Red Lake County, and Ethan Evitz storming down court himself. Floater off the glass, bank is open. That one's good for Ethan Evitz. 14-11 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Throwing that one down over to Nelson. Nelson shot up and good. Chase Nelson. 3 points here on the night. 16-11 Rebels lead. Both of these teams running pretty quick offenses. That one's going to go off the corner of the backboard there. Taken down by Moline. Moline just going to step into a three. No good. Rebound by Morris. Morris throwing that one down to Evitz. Evitz going downhill, up towards the basket, up off the glass, and in. 8 points now for Ethan Evans here tonight. 16-13 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We're halfway through the first half. Could almost call it one quarter. Or almost halfway through the first half, excuse me. Shervestead passing that one over, and that's going to go up and good there for Chase Nelson. Timeout taken by Climax Fisher. We'll take it with them right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, 18-13 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Red Lake County leading over Climax Fisher from Climax Shelley High School.
New on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal before year end on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Talk with Chuck O'Neill. New trades and used equipment include Massey Ferguson draper headers, 35-foot and 40-foot draper headers, 2020 Amity model 3700 topper, one owner machine. Local trade has row finders. Call for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
And welcome back to Climax Shelley High School. Got an inbounds pass coming from Ty Torrance of the Climax Fisher Knights. Coming in, and inbounds pass going over to Dylan Carenta. Carenta firing that one down to Morris. Morris in transition. Morris pump fakes, able to get that one up. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Duden. Duden picks up his dribble, gives that one back to Gisicki. That one fought for the rebound and foul. And that one going to be staying with Climax Fisher. Foul going against Matthew Renner. Inbounds pass coming from Torrance. And able to find Ryan Morris. Morris slowing things down, going to be double-teamed, or looked like he was going to be, at the half-court line. And Morris just trying to dribble that one in, loses the handle on that one, tipped away by Gisicki, and that's going to be passed down court, and that's going to be a foul. And inbounds pass coming. Inbounds pass going inside. That's going to be knocked away from Renner by Morris. And taken away by Evans, giving it back to Morris. And going for the steal. Evans going to step into a three, and good. Ethan Evans, 11 points here tonight. 18-16 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Just under halfway through first half here for you on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, passing things around as good ball movement. Moline down in the block, and good. Gerald Moline able to have 8 points so far here tonight. Ryan Morris handling the offense for the Knights here tonight. Covered closely by Duden. And no shot. It's going to be a foul on the play. And that foul going against Duden there. That was his first of the night. Inbounds to Carenta, giving it back to Evans. Evans back over to Morris. Morris stepping into a three. No. Rebound going over to Gisicki. And that one going to be passed over to Nelson. Nelson up and good. Chase Nelson with 7 points here so far tonight. Passing that one over to Evans. Evans covered. Going to try to weave his way through. Slowing things down. Looks like he wants to give it to Morris. Morris stepping back, trying to give that one over to Solheim. That's going to get knocked away and taken away by the Rebels. And Gisicki stepping into a mid-range jumper, and that's good. 6 points for Will Gisicki. And Ethan Evans trying to pass it down over to Gonzalez. That's going to get tipped away. That's going to stay with the Knights. Coming in for Ryan Morris is going to be Ty Torrance. Ethan Evans going to go ahead and inbound. He's going to try to throw that one over to Carenta. That one easily intercepted there. Taken down by John Powers, giving that one back to by Shervisset, Passing that one into Nelson, no. And rebound tipped over from Gonzalez. And now Ty Torrance with the ball. Ty Torrance trying to give that one over to Solheim and trying to throw that one down. That one's just going to be an errant pass out of bounds. 24-16 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Red Lake County in the lead here. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the contest. And foul on the play here. That's going to be foul there on Ethan Evans. And three-pointer up and good. Three-pointer up and good there for Moline. Taking it down are the Knights. Solheim trying to give that one up and over. No, and that's going to be taken back. Going down court in transition is Chase Nelson. Nelson covered by Torrance. Nelson shot up and good. 29-16 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. What once was 18-16 now is 29-16 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 6:25 left to go in this first half. Dylan Carenta trying to go up strong. No, that's going to be taken away and out of bounds. Staying with Climax Fisher. Coming in is going to be Connor Duden. Inbounds pass coming from Carenta. Carenta trying to find an open man that's going to be intercepted there by the Rebels. Rebels taking it back. That's Duden bringing it across half court. Going into the lane, going up for the layup. No, rebounded by Duden. Duden. That's going to be passed over to Moline. Moline cross court over to Powers. No, it's going to be Duden who bounces that one. Pass over to Moline. Moline shot, no, and tried to rebound that is Gonzalez. No, and that's going to be shot up by Powers. That's a three, good. John Powers with his fourth point of the evening. We're going to take a timeout after Climax Fisher takes one as well here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And welcome back here to YourLiveEvent.com. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. 32-16, Red Lake County in the lead here with 5:48 left to go in the first half. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounds coming for Climax Fisher from Ethan Evans. Just throwing the Hail Mary pass down court. No, and that's going to be stolen away by Moline. Moline passing over to the outside over to Powers. Powers passing that one over to Fillion. Fillion blocked by Morris. Morris going to slow it down. Covered by Duden. Morris dribbles down to his left and takes the jumper. No. And taking it down is going to be Nelson. Nelson passing over to Moline, and that's going to be swatted away. Swatted away by Morris. Shot going up, no. Shot from Duden on the outside, no. And rebounded by Morris once again. Giving that one over to Evans. Evans in transition, going to slow it down. Take transition three, no good. Rebound going over to Powers. And Moline passing over to Powers on the outside corner there. Passing it back over to Duden. Duden covered by Solheim, getting the screen from Nelson. Going down over to the corner to Fillion. Fillion shot up. No, that's going to be Rebounded, brought in by Fillion. Fillion taking it into the down into the paint. Pass over the outside. Good. That's going to be a floater in there for Connor Duden, his 4th point of the night. 34-16, Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ethan Evans, fadeaway jumper. Nope. That's going to be rebounded. Taken by Moline. Moline throwing it up court over to Duden. Duden, crossover, bring it into the paint. Up, no, rebounded by Gonzalez. And Solheim bring it down. That's going to be a foul going up against Gerald Moline. Moline with a little bit of a push there. So Dylan Corinta going to go ahead and inbound this one for Climax Fisher. Corinta inbounds pass coming. Trying to find something that he likes and thought he had it. It's going to be out of bounds. Almost taken there by Red Lake County. Red Lake County's been doing a good job so far tonight, kind of utilizing their length a little bit, making things a little bit uncomfortable for Climax Fisher. Climax Fisher not necessarily having as much size as their opponent here tonight. Taking it down is Laurie. Laurie outside to Morris. Morris bringing it down in the mid-range. Shot up, no. Rebound going over to Duden. Or going over to Moline, excuse me. Moline in transition. Euro step up and good. Gerald Moline with 13 points here in the first half, and he's going to have an Agrimax free throw coming his way. 218-891-2211. Agrimax free throw. Again, they're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their Fisher location at 218-891-2211. Shot up, no. And now Morris, after getting the rebound. After getting double teamed there, going to fire that one into Gonzalez. Gonzalez up and no. And in transition now, the Rebels firing an outside three. That's good. At 3 from Connor Duden. 7 points on the night for Duden. Ryan Morris taking that one into the paint. Loses the handle on that one. Taken away and taken back by Shervestead. Shervestead throwing that one down. That one up, no good. Grabbed by Laurie, and that's going to be a foul on Shervestead. Should be his first of the night, by my count. Couple of subs coming in. Ethan Majors and Isaiah Fillion coming in. Free throws coming as Climax Fisher is in the bonus. So free throw coming for Laurie. No good there from Cadence Laurie. And that's going to be stolen away. Ethan Evans almost has that stolen back. And 3-point shot from Evans up, no. Grabbed by Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance dribbles that one down, no. Rebound going over to Gisicki. Shot on the outside from Duden, no. Grabbed by Laurie. Bringing back down is Evans. Evans trying to quickly fire that one over to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance shot up, good. Ty Torrance, first bucket of the night. And that snaps the 21-0 run there from the Rebels. 23-2 run now. 41-18. And now coming back is going to be now in transition. And the foul and one. The Agrimax free throw coming for Ryan Morris. It's his 4th point of the night. 41-20 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Again, at 1 point, the score was 18-16. Now score at 41-20. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the first half. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And shot up. Rebound going to Laurie. Laurie That one going through the hands of Carenta, almost stolen away, and no, as Shervestead passing to the outside. That's over to Powers. Powers for three. No. That one taken by Evans, and that's going to be a foul there on Powers. And with them in the bonus, free throws coming for Climax Fisher. Again, free throws. Brought to you by your friends over at Agramax. First one up and good. And second one coming. No good. And now taking it back is going to be Shervestead. Shervestead passing that one back over to Gisicki, and that one going over to Fillion. Fillion passing that one back over to Shervestead. Shervestead covered by Morris. Mid-range jumper up and good. Shervestead first bucket of the night for the sophomore. Cross court is Ryan Morris. Morris taking into the hole. Almost had that one stolen away. Picked up his dribble, passing it over to Laurie. Laurie for three. No. And that's going to be rebounded there by Shervestead. Shervestead in transition. Finding his man, Will Gisicki, and that's going to be tipped up. Foul on the play here. That's going to be 2 free throws coming as that foul. That foul going on Gisicki. First free throw coming for Laurie. (43-21), a minute and 1 second left to go here in the first half of the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Make sure you stick around as halftime will go over some of the stats from the first half here. Second shot up, no, for Laurie. And bring it down court is going to be Shervestead. Shervestead shot up and good. 4 points now for Owen Shervestead. Evans getting the screen set from Carenta. Passing that one over to Morris. Morris bring it downhill, off the glass, and good. Ryan Morris with 6 points here in this first half. Just over 30 seconds left to go. And shot up there by Shervestead, no, and that's going to be rebounded. Pass out to Moline. Moline, double dribble. Turnover on that play. 45-23 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Substitution coming in. Luis Gonzalez coming in for Carenta. Full court press is on for the Rebels. 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ryan Morris bringing the ball down court, getting the screen from Gonzalez. Morris going up and good. 8 points now for Ryan Morris. And crowd counting this one down. Let's see the shot here from Duden. And shot from Moline. Good. Bottom of the net. That one will count as Gerald Moline finishes the first half with 15 points. We'll go ahead and that'll do it for the first half. 47-25 here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. When we come back, we'll go over some of your halftime stats and get you ready for the second half of action right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay tuned in.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agrimax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agrimax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agrimax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley High School, where we have the Red Lake County Rebels leading 47-25 at the half. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, and taking you through the first half of action. You know, it really started with Red Lake County, and Red Lake County has done a good job of keeping that momentum throughout here in the first half. Kind of went back and forth a little bit early on in the first half, as you know, the game got as close as 18-16, but then to finish the first half, Red Lake County finished the first half on a 29-7 first half run to go ahead and finish things out here in the first half. That's how you go ahead and get to the 29-9 run. 29-9. Excuse my math. That is your. That's how you got to this point here in the first half. But let's go through some statistics here in the first half. Leading scorer for the Red Lake County Rebels here tonight is Gerald Moline, leading the way with 15 points here tonight. Both doing it from the outside, having a three-pointer of his own, as well as going in and getting some transition buckets. 15 points leading the way. Also, Chase Nelson with 9 points here tonight in the first half, again, for the Red Lake County Rebels. Also, Connor Duden with 7, John Powers with 4, Will Gisicki with 6, and Owen Shervicek with 4. Again, those are the Red Lake County Rebels stats here from the first half. Over on Climax Fisher's side, you have Ethan Evans with 12 points here in the first half. Ryan Morris with 8. And then also you've got a bucket from Dylan Carrenta, a bucket from Ty Torrance, and a free throw made from Luis Gonzalez. So that's how we got to this point here in the first half. Going to take our final timeout here, just come back here in just a little bit as we go ahead and get ready for the second half between the Red Lake County Rebels, Climax Fisher Knights. Again, your score at the half, 47-25 here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We'll be right back here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops of Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
All right, and welcome back here to Climax Shelley High School as the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight at home taking on Red Lake County. Again, I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, getting you all set here tonight. And the inbounds pass coming from Climax Fisher. That one's going to go over the head of Carrenta. That one's going to go out of bounds. That's a turnover. 47-25, your score at the half. Second half of action. Shervestead starting off, passing it inside, and Shervestead going up for the layup, and good. Shervestead, 6 points on the night, inbounds over to Morris. Morris dealing with the Rebels' full court press. Taking that one down, and that one's just going to get lost by Morris. Seemed like he tried to split a double team, and that's going to go. Timeout taken by Climax Fisher, and we'll take it with them real quick here on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions is now doing propane summer fill. Call 888-935-2281 for summer pricing and scheduled delivery. Customers' propane tanks are now being filled and you are guaranteed summer pricing. Winter pre-buy contract pricing is also available at this time. Community Co-op welcomes your calls for delivery schedule and summer pricing information. Thank you to all valued customers for your continued business from Community Co-op. CommunityCoOps.com, 888-935-2281.
And welcome back. Inbounds pass from Climax Fisher over to Ryan Morris. And that one's going to be knocked away and almost taken away. And that one out of bounds. Climax Fisher going to keep that one. As Owen Shervestead is reaching for that ball, but foot went out of bounds. Inbounds over to Solheim. Solheim able to get that one up. No, that one going to be rebounded by Shervestead. And passing that one down court to Moline. Moline going into the lane, kissing that one off the glass. No, rebound. Shervestead up and good. 51-25, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. As Evitz going downhill with it, passing that one over to Morris. Morris double team, passing over to Evitz. Evitz passing that one back to Morris. Morris fade away, no. Rebounded by Carinta. Shot going up there from Gonzalez, no. So 51-25 the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ball going into the stands there in the first row. It's going to stay with the Rebels. Inbounds coming. As that'll be inbounds to Duden. Duden shot up and good. To Connor Duden. Able to get that shot up and bring the ball across the court. Is Morris. Morris firing that one over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shot up, blocked by Moline. Shot up by Carinta, up no good. Grabbed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over to Solheim, giving it back to Evitz. Evitz for three, no. Rebounded by Moline. Throwing that one down court over to Duden. Duden, teardrop, up good. Connor Duden, 11 points here tonight. Firing that one down court, intercepted. That one taken by Duden. Duden going right back into the lane. Touch pass over to Jasicki, and that's up and good. And now firing back, and that's going to be a blocking foul going against Jasicki. It's his third of the game. Coming out is going to be Shervestead and Moline. Morris bringing the ball across court. Covered by Fillion. Shot up there by Morris. No good. Grabbed by Duden. Duden taking it himself. Back down court. Giving that one over to Jasicki. And Fillion pass over to Renner. Renner down into the post with Nelson taken away. Taken away and going back down court. And that's going to be no good. Taken back, Rebels going ahead and trying to come back the other way. That's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Climax Fisher ball. So inbounds pass over to Morris. 15 minutes left to go in the ball game. Pass over to Solheim. Solheim giving that one back over to Morris. Giving that one over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez pump fake. Looking for a teammate. Finds Ethan Evitz. Gets the screen from Gonzalez. Evitz dropping that one down to Carinta. Carinta shot up, no. But 2 free throws coming. 2 free throws coming for Dylan Carinta. 2 Agramax free throws coming. That foul going on Ethan Majors. First one up. No good. No good there from Carinta. Second Agramax free throw coming again. Calder Fisher location at 218-891-2211. Great people over there at Agrimax, and they're shaping the future of agriculture. Give them a call today. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Majors. And passing over to the outside. That one over to Runner, going down to Nelson, back out to the outside over to Duden. Duden getting the screen from Nelson. Duden, jumper. Good. 13 points tonight for Connor Duden here. The freshman being active on both sides of the court. Most lost there by Evans, passing that one back over to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance crossover, giving that one over to Laurie, giving that over to Evans. Evans firing it down to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance mid-ranger, good. Ty Torrance, 4 points here tonight. 59-27, 14 minutes left to go here in the ball game on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Connor Duden crossing over Laurie, getting the jumper. Three-pointer good there for Connor Duden. 16 points on the night. Ty Torrance giving that one over to Corinta. Corinta jumper, no. That's going to be rebounded, going over to Nelson. And Connor Duden going up for the layup, no, and almost knocked away. Connor Duden, another layup, and good, and another free throw coming after the blocking foul. So one shot coming, going for the and one with the Agrimax free throw. 64-27, 13-23 left to go in the ball game on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Thanks again for tuning in tonight to EuroLiveEvent.com for tonight's contest between the Red Lake County Rebels and the Climax Fisher Knights. Second free throw good. That's 19 points tonight for Connor Duden, the freshman. Putting in work on the stat sheet here tonight. Throwing that pass down court over to Corinta. Corinta trying to fire that off to a teammate. No. Stolen away as coming back down is going to be John Powers. Passing that one over to Shervestead. Shervestead, just good ball movement all around by the Rebels, and firing that one up at Shervestead, and two more free throws coming. And reaching foul. Two shots coming. That's the first foul of the night for Dylan Corinta. Shot up for Shervestead. Up and good. 9 points tonight for Shervestead. Sophomore. 66-27. 13:05 left to go here in the ballgame. Second shot up, no good. Rebound going to Gonzalez. And Morris with the ball. Backing down his man. Firing it out to Solheim. Solheim, that's going to be a travel. Turnover there. Inbounds going over to Shervestead. Shervestead finding his man on the outside there, Jasicki. And Shervestead passing over to Moline. Moline for three. No. Rebound going over to Powers. Powers shot up good. Powers, 6 points on the night, now in transition. And that's going to be tipped. That's going to be staying with Climax Fisher. 68-27. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Again, thank you for tuning in. Inbounds pass coming, going over to Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez firing it back over to Evans, giving it back to Morris. Morris from deep, no. That's going to be rebounded, going over to Majors. Majors now passing that one over. That's going to be over and back. Turnover there for the Rebels. 68-27. 12:23 left to go in the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounds from Evans going over to Morris. Morris covered by Majors. That's going to be a foul. Quick foul there on Ethan Majors, his second. Trying to stick with Ryan Morris there. Just a little bit too much contact there with the shoulder. And the inbounds going over to Morris. Morris passing that one over to Gonzalez and giving that one back to Morris. Getting to the lane, up and good. Ryan Morris with 10 points here tonight. Firing that one over to Majors. Majors shot up. Nope. Grabbed by Ethan Evitz. Evitz firing that one down to Gonzalez. Gonzalez up with a layup and good. 3 points tonight for Luis Gonzalez. 68-31. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Just under 12 minutes left to go in the ball game. Screen not used there by Jasicki, and passing that one over to Powers, giving that back to Fillion. No. Rebound going over to Jasicki. Fillion with the floater in the lane. Going ahead and firing that one down towards Ethan Evans. That's going to be stolen away by Jasicki. And up with the layup and good. Will Jasicki able to get that one up. 10 points here tonight. And stopping play here briefly. $70-31 here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Inbounds coming. Ty Torrance with the ball, passing that one over to Corinta. Corinta going down strong, not able to get the call there, and running back on defense. Now Jasicki firing that one down. Quick touch pass. Good ball movement from the Rebels here tonight. And shot going up for Majors. No. Rebound going to Evitz. Evitz running back in transition. Firing that one down to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance layup up. No. And that's going to be rebounded by Gonzalez. But free throws coming for Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez utilizing the size down low. Getting 2 free throws coming. That is the 4th foul of the night for Will Jasicki. 10:50 left to go in the ball game. First one up and good. Luis Gonzalez, 5 points here tonight. Second free throw coming. Second Agramax free throw coming. Plenty of free throws here tonight that we've seen. Second shot up. Good. Perfect 2 for 2 from the stripe on that trip there from Gonzalez. And now, quick turnover. So now it will be Climax Fisher ball. Inbounds pass coming. Over to Evitz. Evitz trying to make his way through the defense. Ethan Evitz shot up. No. Rebounded. Going over to Majors. Majors firing it down court. That's going to be stolen by Morris. Morris in transition. Facing off against Majors. That's going to be a foul there. Another foul there on Ethan Majors. That's his 3rd of the contest here tonight. Ryan Moore is usually active on the defensive end. We've seen that plenty of times here throughout the season here on YourLiveEvent.com. First free throw up and no good for Ryan Morris. Coming out is going to be Branson Solheim and Luis Gonzalez. Coming in going to be Cadence Laurie, as well as Ty Torrance. So second free throw coming up. That's up and good. That's going to be a lane violation there. So no free throw made. So 70-32 remains your score. 10:30 left to go in the ball game. Here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. That's going to be a steal there by Morris, and kicked back up, and Jasicki going up for the layup, up and good. So after initially losing the ball, ends up getting that one back. 72-32. Jasicki able to get the layup now. Quick touch pass from Evitz. Going up from Torrance. No. Rebounded by Powers. Powers giving that one back over to Jasicki. Just firing that one down. Matthew Runner. Pass from Jasicki there. You might as well call it Ricky Vaughn. Throw him the heater. He's able to go off the fingertips there. So, inbounds pass coming from Evitz. Evitz into Morris. Morris bringing it into the forecourt. Covered by Jasicki. Firing that one down. That's going to be just a little long there. Jasicki bringing it across court. And getting the screen there from Renner. Jasicki passing that one over to Powers. Powers over to Fillion. Fillion breaking past Morris, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to be another foul there on Ryan Morris. A foul on Morris, his second of the evening. Again, Morris gets pretty aggressive on defense, so tend to see him get into some foul trouble here. Doing a good job here tonight, playing pretty clean defense. Passing that one over to Powers. Powers getting the screen. Shot up, no. Rebound going to Evans. Evans passing that one back over to Morris. Morris down over to Laurie. Laurie for the layup, up and good. First bucket of the night there for Laurie. 72-34 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Just over 9 minutes left to go in this contest. Pass over to Fillion. Fillion covered by Solheim, giving that back to Powers. Powers covered by Evans. And picking up his dribble, giving that back to Fillion. Fillion throwing that one over to Majors. Majors down into the post, over to Runner. Runner giving that one back to Powers. Powers going up strong, blocked by Laurie. Cadence Laurie, my goodness, with the authority on that one. Coming out, it's going to be Branson Solheim. Inbounds pass coming. Going down, swatted away by Laurie again. Laurie playing long down in the post here tonight on defense. Couple of swats on back-to-back plays. Good defense there from Cadence Laurie. Inbounds pass coming. That goes over to Powers. Powers gets that taken away by Torrance and was completing that one. And covering Majors is Jared Steinmetz. Now Ryan Morris hanging with Majors. Shot up, no, and rebound. Going over to Peterson, my fault. Shot up, no, by Majors. Grabbed by Laurie. Passing down court over to Ty Torrance. Torrance finding Laurie on the outside. Trying to give that one back to Morris. That's going to be tipped away by Fillion. 72-35, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Just under 7:30 left to go in this contest. Giving that one inbounds over to Morris. Morris driving into the hole. Shot up, no. Going to be grabbed by Laurie. Shot up, no. Grabbed by Gonzalez into the hole. 8 points tonight for Luis Gonzalez there. Let's see. Officials talking things over. Going to be inbounds pass coming for the Rebels. Inbounds going over to Fillion. Fillion giving that one over to Jasicki. Getting the screen from Runner. Passes that one over to Majors. Majors getting the screen from Jasicki. Or from Runner, excuse me. Giving that one over to Jasicki. Fires that one back over. And back over to Jasicki. Good ball movement here tonight. Good reverse layup there. Will Jasicki getting that lay-in. And now Branson Solheim going down, trying to go ahead and get that one up and in. No, gets his own rebound and knocked away. And that's going to be in transition now for the Rebels. Fired across, just a little too hot of a pass there from Runner. Inbounds coming from Ty Torrance. 5:30 left to go in this ball game. Branson Solheim bringing the ball down court. Torrance going up with it. No, swatted away by Jasicki. And Steinmetz tried to get his own shot up. No, and that was Gonzalez there. No. And now Jasicki, covered by Torrance, getting the screen to his right, but doesn't use it. Passing that one back over to Majors, back down to Runner. Runner back over to Jasicki, back over to Fillion. Fillion shot up, no. Grabbed his own board, shot up, no. And Ty Torrance now throwing it down to Gonzalez, just a little too far on that one. (74-37) on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 4.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Again, thank you for tuning in. Staying with us here at Climax Shelley High School as Red Lake County Rebels taking on the Climax Fisher Knights. And bounce pass from Majors down to Runner. No. Rebound going to Evitz. Evitz in transition. Trying to get the shot up. No, and that's going to be free throws coming. A couple of Agrimax free throws coming for Ethan Evitz here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We have 74-37. As Red Lake County with the lead. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the ballgame. First one up and good. Second shot coming. No good there from Ethan Evitz. And bringing the ball down court. John Powers as firing that over to Peterson. Fillion going into the lane. Finding Runner, giving that one back over to Powers. And that's going to be a travel. Travel there on John Powers. Inbound pass coming. Over to Evitz. Evitz going down, firing that one up, and good. Ethan Evitz able to get that one to go, and that's 15 points for the junior. Powers passing that one back over to Fillion. Fillion covered pretty tightly there by Solheim, passing that one over to Powers, tipped away and over to Majors. Majors trying to fire that one inside. No, taken away by Solheim. Solheim firing that one down. That one's taken away. And passing that one back over to Fillion. Rebel is doing a good job tonight of distributing the ball. Shot up from Powers, up and good. John Powers, 8 points here tonight. And Ethan Evitz going up for a shot of his own. No good. Tipped away. Peterson able to save that one. Gives it to Runner. Runner gives it to Majors. Majors trying to get through Climax Fisher defense and does. Gives that one over to Peterson. Peterson back to Majors. Majors covered tightly by Evitz. Isaiah Fillion covered by Steinmetz. Giving that one back over to John Powers. John Powers, mid-range jumper, good. John Powers in double figures here tonight with 10. Ethan Evitz bringing it back down court. Giving that one back over to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance shot up, no. Going to be rebounded by Peterson. Luke Peterson firing that one down to John Powers. Powers back over to Isaiah Fillion. Fillion passing that over to Matthew Runner, who gives that one around, and that's going to go ahead and go over to Fillion, who gives it to Majors. Majors covered by Steinmetz. Getting the screen to his right by Matthew Runner. Bounce pass over to Peterson. Peterson firing that one inside and back Back over to Majors. Again, good ball movement here tonight. Just under a minute to go here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 78-40, Red Lake County leading. And passing that one back over to the outside. Majors dribbling that one out over to Fillion. Fillion back over to Majors. Majors inside to Runner. Runner backing down Dylan Carenta, getting the shot up and good. Matthew Runner able to get his first bucket of the night. The senior. And now Ethan Evans bringing the ball down court himself, taking on Fillion. Firing that one down low, up and good. Jarrett Steinmetz able to go ahead and get a bucket there. 15 left to go here in this ball game. And Ethan Majors going to go ahead and hold on to this one. Is going to just run out the clock, pass it over to Isaiah Fillion, and that's going to go ahead and do it for us tonight. 80-42, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. So that's your ball game here tonight. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to get into your post-game awards as well as our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, as well as get into our Hossa Telephone Company post-game connection and get into some coaches' comments here as well. Take a timeout, and we will come back right after this here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schultz, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley High School, where we have the Red Lake County Rebels getting the win here tonight as well, again, over Climax Fisher against the Knights. And joining me now here on the post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com, we have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight, Connor Duden, freshman, joining me. And Connor, for you, it seemed like early on, you were able to get a couple of buckets in there, but it really seemed like you were able to turn it on, towards the end of the first half and into the second half. What did you really see, and did it kind of take you a little bit to get warmed up for you here tonight?
Yeah, it did, but I don't know. I just saw a lot of openings and just made it, I guess.
Yeah, and for you especially, getting a chance to see up close over here too, it really seemed like you brought that physicality on the defensive side as well. Is that something that you take pride in on defense as well?
Yeah, a lot of pride.
And, for you especially, what's something that you've tried to work on here, from the offseason coming into this year?
Basically just a lot of defense. Yeah, just defense. I had to get a lot better at it.
Well, hey, I think you've done a hell of a job here so far, at least early on in the season, improving that as well. And then also, I'm always interested in it, the locker room dynamics, especially year to year. For you being a freshman, what's it been like being around these guys, and what's that locker room environment been like for you?
It's amazing. We're starting to get our chemistry down. We're all friends. It's just fun.
All right, Connor. Well, hey, thank you for joining me again. 19 points for you here tonight. Again, great job from you and great game. And you can go ahead, grab a T-shirt here from the bag. Again, you are the Enbridge Energy Player of the night here tonight. So great game from you, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
All right, Connor Duden joining me there, our Enbridge Player of the night, and now I'm joined by head coach Steve Fillion. And Coach, what did you see from the guys here tonight? Again, we talked about that adjustment from the loss to Goodrich Grigla earlier in the week. What did you see from those guys different from Monday coming into tonight?
We played with a lot more energy tonight. We were, like I said before, a little bit of injuries and sickness and foul trouble the other night, but Goodrich, played hard on that game. But tonight we stayed out of foul trouble, even though we fouled way too much. But, we played a lot of guys tonight, a lot of energy, fast breaking a lot better, and I think we're getting in condition here. So it's looking good tonight.
And then, especially it seemed like you guys were pretty balanced on the offensive side. I saw a lot of ball movement from you guys. Is that something that you try to focus on as a coach and instill into these guys?
Yeah, we want to run our offense, and guys have to move, and they're going to get the pass if they get themselves open or cut off screens or whatever we need to do. But they were moving really well tonight, and you saw we had a lot of stuff going to the basket and guys cutting and making some nice passes. So we're pretty happy with the way we played tonight. Yeah,
and Connor Duden there, one of the guys, again, who had tremendous game here tonight. But, with him just being a freshman, what have you seen from him? And, it really seemed like he was really bringing that intensity on the defensive side.
Yeah, we've been after him pretty hard to play a little better defense, and he's getting after it a lot better this year than he did last year, and definitely he's going to help us. And it's not only Connor; all the guys are trying to play a good team defense and balanced scoring tonight. And he probably ended up with a few more points than some, but I think we must have had 5-6 guys in double figures, and a lot of good things tonight. We're pretty happy.
Yeah, and, especially, too, another guy that, really stood out to me, especially was Jero Meelan there. It seemed like he did a really good job on both sides and utilizing that length there, especially for him as well.
Yeah, he's very long. I mean, he goes about 6'5" and long and can jump. And, he got a lot of stuff inside on him tonight and then also went outside a few times. So the way he played the first half was really well done. And second half he didn't play as much, but he was still out there cheering for his guys. So pretty happy with the way pretty much all of them played tonight.
Yeah, and with that being said, too, how does it feel for you as a coach to be able to bring in some of these other guys off the bench for you and be able to really have that same result here top to bottom?
Yeah, I mean, the last 10 minutes, basically our subs finished the game off and trying to get a little bench strength from them. And some of them did some good things and some of them made some mistakes, just like the first group did. And those mistakes now, they see them and then they can correct them and make our bench a little bit stronger as the year goes on.
All right, Coach, what do you guys got coming up next here?
Tomorrow night we play BGMR in Oakley, so we got to get right back after it.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, best of luck to you tomorrow night, and thank you for joining me.
You bet. Thanks for what you do.
Thank you very much, Coach. And again, that is Coach Steve Fillion of Red Lake County Rebels getting their first win of the season here tonight on the YourLiveEvent.com postgame show. Again, talking with him. And, again, coming up in just a little bit, we'll go ahead and talk with Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, your final score here tonight, 80-42, Red Lake County getting the win over Climax Fisher here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, stay with us for more statistics and getting you all set to go with your post-game awards here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley High School again. The Red Lake County Rebels getting the win here tonight over Climax Fisher here at Climax Shelley High School here tonight. Again, I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. And let's go through some of our post-game statistics again here on the YourLiveEvent.com post-game show. And let's go ahead and start things out with the Red Lake County Rebels again, who come away victorious here tonight, 80-42 here on YourLiveEvent.com. And starting things off, let's go ahead and start with the victorious Red Lake County Rebels here tonight as well. Again, Connor Duden leading the way with 19 points tonight for the Rebels. He had 19 points by my count. He had 4 boards as well as a steal here tonight as well. And then also Gerald Moline, he also had 15 points here tonight. And Will Jasicki, able to have 14 points here tonight. And then Owen Shervestead with 9 points, also tying with Chase Nelson here tonight as well. Matthew Renner also chiming in with a bucket of his own here tonight as well. John Powers also adding in 10. On the other side for Climax Fisher, let's go ahead and go through their stats here tonight. Ethan Evitz able to go ahead and get 15 points here tonight. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Ryan Moore is able to get 10 points tonight. He misses lone free throw attempt. Also, Luis Gonzalez, 8 points here tonight. 5 boards by my count, doing a great job cleaning up in the post down there as well. Dylan Carinta adding in 2 points here tonight. And then also another 2 points from Cadence Laurie, and 4 points from Ty Torrance, and 2 points from Jarrett Steinmetz. So those are your statistics here tonight. And let's go through some of our post-game awards. And let's go ahead and start things out with the Halstead Telephone Company post-game awards here. And again, the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Again, brought to you by our friends over at Halstead Telephone Company. And let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give this one. Normally we give this to a connection between 2 players, but, really, I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Owen Shervestead. Owen Shervestead really, as a point guard here tonight, doing a great job distributing and connecting with plenty of his teammates, whether it be Gerald Moline, Connor Duden, or even Will Jasicki, able to go ahead and really help facilitate here tonight. He is the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And look, when it comes to Halstead Telephone Company, look, they are local and reliable. You can trust them. It's how you connect. Visit halsteadtel.com. And now let's get into our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. And that one, I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Gerald Moline. Gerald Moline, in the second half, didn't really have as much playing time, but first half, plenty of scoring there for Moline. He added in 15 points there in the first half, doing a great job there, able to get plenty of scoring and utilizing that length, getting a couple of steals mixed in there as well. So he is your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, And again, when it comes to RDK Enterprises, look, Hillsborough and Drayton, they thank you, the area growers, for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planner experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service you expect from your planner experts at RDK Enterprises. As always, revisit the performance of your planners. Call them today at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. So without further ado, a little bit of a spoiler there for you. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That's going to go over to Connor Duden. Connor Duden able to get 19 points here tonight, doing a great job. First half, second half, really locked in on the offensive end, and as well as on the defensive end, playing pretty tight defense there. And playing pretty hard on that side of the ball, doing a great job here tonight. Talked with him. He gets the T-shirt here tonight. Again, the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight. Again, great game from Connor Duden, the freshman, able to go ahead and get the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight. And again, tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. So with that being said, that's actually going to go ahead and do it for us here from Climax Shelley High School. Again, your final, 80-42. Red Lake County able to secure the win over Climax Fisher as the Red Lake County Rebels get their first win of the season here tonight against the Knights here at Climax Shelley High School. For all of you, again, we would not be here. Again, special thanks to our sponsors as well. We would not be able to go ahead and do this broadcast without them. So go ahead and show them your patronage, show them and tell them thank you from all of us here at yourliveevent.com, as we are grateful to be able to go ahead and do all these broadcasts for all of you. And special thanks to all of you for joining us here as well. Of course, we would not have this broadcast without all of you tuning in, so appreciate the time that all of you spend here with me this evening from Climax Shelley High School. So, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Again, your final, Red Lake County 80, Climax Fisher 42, and that's going to go ahead and do it for us here at Climax Shelley High School. I'm Mac Robinson. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good night, everybody.